Welcome, everybody. It's your boy Hunter here from filmnerdtv, and today is episode 2 of our Riverdale recap show. This is season 2, episode 2, Nighthawks. I'm joined today by one of the original members of the cast. Jeremy Adams is on assignment today. He's kind of busy, so I have Chance the Titan Ellison with me. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Ready to talk some Riverdale and talk some Riverdale.
Yep. To quote the great black nerd, what the hell, Riverdale?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to what the hell in a minute, but holy crap.
So, you guys know how this show works. We're going to go over our pros, our cons. We're going to give it a rating out of 5 stars, and then we're going to talk about predictions at the very end of the show. All right, so since Chance is our guest tonight, he can start with one of his pros, and we'll talk about that one pro.
All right, well, first one I wanted to bring up is KJ Appa, because like this season, like the past episodes, KJ Appa has been doing really well. Like, he's been getting great performances in both episodes, and I think because he has more to work with. Because in the first season, a big problem with that was his storylines were sometimes some of the least interesting. I think they're really improving on that in this season, so that's one I want to throw out there.
Who does he play in the show?
KJ Appa, that's Archie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's KJ.
I don't look at the names of the actors, but
yeah, I only do with a few. Another one I want to bring up. This show's actually making me buy into Criminal Jughead.
Yeah.
Like that moment with the mayor where he's like, "You remember this day, the day you turned your back on this town."
I love that line.
I'm like, you know what? Jughead could shoot this mayor, and I'd be okay with that, because like if you look at it, the mayor is fucking with his life. Like,
yeah.
She's screwing up his life. Like she closed the drive-in, pretty much like destroyed his home. Then she's gonna put his dad in jail. They're gonna close Pops, which we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, like I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm now okay with Jughead murdering people. So way to go, show.
Yeah, I agree with that. As you guys know, last episode I wasn't really into the criminal Jughead type thing. This episode really brought me over that line, because the thing is, they're not making it so jarring. Like, he's not shooting people, and he's not, a full serpent yet, and it's a slow build, which, it works for this show, because the slow build into finally, maybe we see him wear the jacket. Maybe at the end of the season, he's a part of the Serpents full time. Something like that. But yeah, I definitely have to agree about the actor who plays Archie. The dude really shows his stuff, especially in this season, because this is more personal base for Archie. And if you don't have an actor to convey that emotion, draws you out. But what's his name now?
KJ Appa.
Yeah, KJ. He really brings that emotion that someone like Archie would go through in this situation, which I completely love. I'm gonna go over one of my pros, which is the chemistry again between Archie and Veronica is one of the biggest in this show that I love. You really feel like they do care about each other, and even with the ups and downs that all relationships do have, you really know that they're gonna be okay, and they really do love each other, which I love those two, the chemistry they have on the set and off the set.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, I totally buy into the two of them. Like, they're both really good on the show. Like, I think you hired anybody else that wouldn't have been as good. I think they picked the perfect actors across the whole show. This show is perfectly cast except for one instance, which I'll talk about in a second. But the show is really well cast. I think like you don't bring these actors on, they don't do as good of a job they do.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it just shows that the showrunners know talent, especially young talent, to bring into this show, and really turns it from just another CW drama show into more of, hey, this is actually a really good damn show.
That's that Greg Berlanti magic right there.
There we go. Yes, yes. Another one I have is, again, another acting. It's Jughead. Is it Cole Sprouse?
That's Cole Sprouse, yes.
Yeah. Dude is killing it this season. I thought he was great last season.
He's my favorite character last season. He's my favorite character right now. Like, he's amazing.
Last season, he was great. This season, he steps up even more because he now has to deal with Betty, the Betty situation. He has to deal with the serpents and his father being in jail. And it's just all of this. And Cole Sprouse really steps it up this season, even though he was great last season.
Yeah, he was, absolutely. And, okay, quick little pro I want to throw out there. My favorite shot in the episode's dirty fan service, but I like it. Cheryl in lingerie, which hey, kudos show. Another one. Skeet is back.
Yes.
Skeet Ulrich is back.
Yes, dude, I jumped so hard when he came up. I was like, "It's Skeet. He's back, baby."
Yeah, like I love Skeet Ulrich in the first season. Like I'm glad he's coming back. Although I don't know why, I have this like impending feeling that this is gonna be the last season we see. I feel like I don't know if he's gonna die. I feel like it's the last season we're gonna see him.
I hope not, man.
But I hope not. I hope he sticks around for a little longer.
But actually, that's actually part of my predictions, which we'll get to in a little bit. But any more pros you can think of, and we'll start talking.
Yeah, they introduced this character, Penny Peabody, which that is one of the most Archie names I've ever heard in my life.
It is. It very much is.
She could be really interesting because like she's kind of like the Saul Goodman of this world, or like Tom from The Godfather. She's a criminal lawyer, which I think that could present a really interesting dynamic, and like I think she could rise a prominent villain because like even FP is scared of this character. So I want to see,
especially the ending when he tells Jughead, he's like, "Don't mess with the snake charmer." I love that line.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, like that's gonna play a part in like Jughead going. I'm pretty sure it's gonna play a part in Jughead going full serpent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And my last pro I'll throw out is, okay, I ultimately took this as a pro because it gave me more insight to this idea, and it's the end scene with the killer, getting a little more insight as to who this could be. I think I have a pretty good guess. We'll get to that in the end.
Actually, have that on my positives is the end scene because I wasn't really expecting it to. I wasn't even sure who was in the car. Do you know who that was?
Yeah, it was Moose and Midge.
Oh, it was Moose?
Yeah. It was Moose and Midge.
Okay. But yeah, like I wasn't expecting that to happen. When I came up, I was like, I was
that was crazy.
He just showed up out of nowhere and just ransacked that fucking car.
I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where was he hiding. Where he came from? How did he find this car? Who knows? Yeah. Maybe he's Batman. Who knows?
Yeah, he's Batman. Hey, it's TW world. It could happen.
It could happen. Crossover. It actually takes place in the Arrows.
Yeah. All right. Another positive I have is just the whole Archie dealing with everything. From him not sleeping because he's trying to stay awake in case someone does break into his house, to the very end where you see Archie buying a fucking gun.
Yeah, I'll talk more about that in a minute, but yeah, like that was a good moment.
Yeah, I love the development of the Archie character from, he's just a normal teenager. He still isn't a normal teenager, but he's dealing with so much that a normal teenager really doesn't have to deal with in the Riverdale universe.
And to make him like super relatable too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because in the Archie comics, I'm not trying to shit on the Archie comics. I've never read them, but what I've seen of them, it doesn't seem too realistic.
It's okay. I'll tell you right now, it's not. And Archie, he's kind of like the Superman of this universe. He's like everybody likes him. Well, for the most part. And like he's just an upstanding guy, and like I like Archie. He's a good character, but like that's not very, as far as TV goes. You can't do that. He's not very relatable. So I like that they're taking liberties and they're making him a more relatable character.
Oh yeah, and that's goes in with the Archie development of he's not just this perfect character. He's damaged. He's got dark moments. And again, going back to Archie and Veronica's situation, it seems like Veronica is really like what makes Archie go back to reality, come back to, okay, this is what, is going to drive me forward. This is what's keeping me normal is Veronica.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just love this whole development of Archie having to deal with his father getting shot, and now, Miss Grundy, like the Grundy death when they announced to the class, that was a really good scene because you see Archie reminiscing back a little bit.
Yeah,
and then he just storms out of the classroom.
Yeah, KJ Apa conveys so much in that scene. The guy was really good.
And wasn't over the top. He didn't like bust out crying in the middle of the classroom. He just got up and he walked out.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all you see. And that's what somebody would do today. They wouldn't just burst out crying. They would like think about what's going on in their mind, and then they would walk out and probably cry somewhere else.
Yeah, totally. All right,
I do want to bring up the Scarface reference.
Oh yeah.
Where Betty's mom calls Hiram the Scarface of Riverdale.
Yeah, which yeah.
she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Yeah, I'll talk more about Hiram when we get before we get into cons, I want to get into moments that there weren't bad moments, there weren't good moments. They're just like moments where we go like, what the hell? First of all, is the whole drug element in this show, which it's called. You know what? I'm not even gonna call it its real name. I'm gonna call them evil pixie sticks because I can take that name. I can take that name more seriously than Jingle Jangle. So yeah, apparently evil pixie sticks are a thing. Which I remember Reggie had a line like keeps you up more ways than one. I'm like, what the hell's in this thing? It's gotta be like a mixture of like speed. It's gotta be a mixture of like speed and Viagra.
Yeah. Somebody's been doing this shit forever and it still hasn't worked.
Yeah, like I'm like, okay, fine, sure. But like that's an Archie ass name for drugs.
I do love the fact that it's like this dark Archie world that has Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle. Yeah, like okay, sure. Also, something that the third pussycat actually she actually got her. Can't remember her name. I always call her the third one.
The third one.
Yeah, it's Josie, Valerie, and the other one. She actually got a line this time.
It was Cheryl.
Yeah, no. Valerie wasn't there, so it was Josie, Cheryl, and then the other one doing the milkshake song. Which that's another thing. I'm just like, okay, this is a weird ass song. Like I literally watched that scene. I was like, what? Why? What is happening?
Well, technically, it does tie in with Pop's shop and milkshake. So.
I mean, it kind of does. Which, hey, another thing, like I'm surprised. Like when people were stopped going to Pop's, that confirmed one thing to me. Riverdale actually has other restaurants.
Yeah. It's not just Pops for miles.
It's not just Pops, because apparently that's where everyone goes. It's like prom date, Pops. Wedding reception, Pops.
Pops.
Everything Pops. Honeymoon, Pops.
Pops.
Brother can't catch a break. Last what the hell moment for me is just something I noticed. Like, where's Polly? We haven't seen her this entire season yet.
I think we're going to see an episode dedicated to Polly.
Probably at some point, or else like
we need to.
Yeah, we need to, or else there's no point in having her around. Yeah,
because they set up that character, and then it seems like just the first two episodes, we haven't heard anything about Polly yet. Watch, it's fucking Polly.
It's Polly. Polly's the killer. Confirmed.
Pops, bitch. The only damn restaurant in Riverdale.
I want a salad, debit.
This is the only fucking restaurant in Riverdale.
I need to shut this shit down. That's why. No, that's it. That's why Fred Andrews got shot. They wasn't trying to kill Fred Andrews. They wanted to shut down Pops because he's sick of burgers.
There we go.
That's it. That's the theory now. All right. You want to go into cons?
Well, I have one more pro.
Okay, sorry.
And that's the whole Cheryl Jughead in the court.
Oh yeah, that was a good scene.
Love that scene where she's talking about how you know, she said that she forgives FP, and the judge is like, I'm not buying it. So she's like, my father threatened him that he would hurt Jughead if he didn't, which does sound like something that her father would do.
But hold on, like I get confused with that part because like she said like she lied under oath, but didn't that happen? I remember Jughead saying in the narration of like I think the last episode that actually happened.
No, so it didn't happen.
Oh, that didn't happen? No. I could have sworn it did. I could have sworn that did happen.
They hired his father hired the serpents to hide Jason's body. Right. To keep Jason there. Like they didn't FP didn't touch him, he didn't kill him, he didn't do anything. He was
No, I know he didn't kill him, but like
he was being charged for holding the body. But
right.
They didn't threaten him, they just paid him off. The rest of the serpents got paid off to do it by
Right, no, like I didn't think they paid off, but like when like FP confessed to killing Blossom, I thought like I remember there was a moment where like he was talking to Clifford Blossom. I thought I could have sworn like in the last episode. I'll rewatch to make sure. I think Jughead said that Clifford Blossom threatened Jughead's life if FP didn't confess. I might be remembering that wrong, but I could have sworn that actually happened. Yeah. Well, so that's confusing me now.
I think she was talking about she lied, saying that she forgave.
Maybe that's what she lied about.
And then she said, you know, the threat, which was real, but she was talking about I lied, saying I forgave him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. But
all right, so
I love that court scene, and just it seems like
yeah, it was a good scene.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying this.
You can go ahead.
The first 2 episodes, I'm loving Cheryl more and more and more, and I want to see more of her.
I'm curious because like when this character goes full crazy, because we haven't seen it yet. When she goes full like publicly crazy, it's just gonna be fucking nuts.
We haven't seen her go full crazy yet. I mean, she blew up her mom in season 1.
No, because like she still acts normal in front of the town. When she starts acting crazy in front of the town, that's when she goes full crazy.
Oh hell yeah! I also like the Reggie Archie thing, like the one scene they had together. I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, they had 2.
They had 2?
Which one? Yeah, it was the one where like the first one where he was asking for drugs, and then the one outside his house.
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
The one where he's out there trying to kick fucking Reggie's ass. Which yeah, like, why the fuck would you come out wearing a fucking like a ski mask to Archie's house, knowing that he's there with a baseball bat?
Yeah, no, I remember he said like, I didn't think you were gonna attack me. Like, what do you think he was gonna do?
What do you expect?
What did you like? I want to know. Like, what did he think he was gonna do? And that's a good way. That's a good segue into my cons. Like, I really like Reggie in the first season. I don't like this Reggie as much as the last Reggie.
No, I like this one, but the last season one was better. But I feel like this season Reggie is getting more of the attention, like more airtime.
Yeah, apparently Reggie's Riverdale's resident drug dealer. When did that happen? I have no idea.
Nah, he was always technically a drug dealer, I guess.
Was he? I didn't. They did not into it at all.
In season 1, they kind of delved into it a little bit, but it was never a main story arc.
I don't remember them doing that.
But I do like the one in the school with Archie and Reggie, and they're talking about, you know, him getting the drugs and, like, why does he need the drugs? And I thought it was a really cool scene of, like, well, you can kind of see that Reggie doesn't want to sell it to him, but he knows he's in a bad spot here.
Yeah.
Which, the very end, I love how Jughead put, for the first night in several weeks, Archie finally went to sleep.
Well, yeah, like he hasn't slept in weeks.
Yeah. Well,
how's it going?
I can understand that. He probably got like a little bit like rest here and there, but your mind's always going crazy.
Like 5 minutes, drink a Red Bull.
You're good. Get some drugs.
You don't need no sleep.
Get some drugs mixed with Viagra in there.
Yeah, just like get pop a Viagra, pop a Xanax.
You're good.
You're good.
But see, I have so many pros, but I need to get to the con. Like I have Hiram buying the shop was kind of shock to me.
That was a shock, yeah. Although okay, well, it was a bit of a shock. It wasn't a shock as it should have been. But well, I'll let you finish your pros, then we'll get to cons.
And then I have the whole pop shop situation.
Oh yeah,
poor
pops.
Yeah, dude, the dude cannot catch a fucking break to save his life. Dude's like getting robbed and then getting bought out, then getting bought in, then just.
Yeah, but.
And then I have, yeah, I think that's it. The whole save the pop shop thing was.
Yeah, I mean that was a cool event. That's a creative event. Like I would have gone to it.
Yeah, I love. The funniest line was when Josie comes in after Betty puts in the free concert, and she's like, "No, I'm not doing a free concert. My mom would kill me if she saw me in here."
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I
ain't doing a free concert.
Nah, pay for all this milkshake.
So you want to go into cons now?
Yeah, I only have one con, and it's really the Pussycats.
Yeah, because no, I get why. Because they're essentially props.
Yeah.
Every time the show needs a musical number, they show up.
Which
like out of the blue.
Doesn't Archie play guitar and sing himself?
Yeah.
But,
but screw that. Like we don't need Archie playing no guitar.
I mean, trust me, I like the Pussycats. I like Josie and them, but they're way underused this season, and they were underused last season.
They were underused last season too. They had like one. She got a B, like Josie got a B story in one episode, and that's it. That's the most development she got in the entire show.
Last season, the Pussycats themselves were featured in a few episode arc with Archie and that one girl dating.
Valerie, yeah, that was the most we got. As soon as they broke up, Pussycats just got, but they Exit Stage left. Yeah, like they literally had to Exit Stage left as soon as him and Valerie broke up.
Yeah, but it just seems like they're just way underused, which I could use more of them because they do bring a lot of comedic moments, comedic timing, and some really good music covers to the show that I feel like they could use more of.
I want to learn that third girl's name.
Yeah, you just go on. What the fuck is her name?
It's Melody. Melody.
Melody.
I'm still gonna call her the third one, but
no, it's the third one.
The third one. I don't care. Right now the Pussycats have much personality as Huey, Dewey, and Louie from the old DuckTales show.
Yes.
And I hope they fix that.
The other one, the blue one.
The blue one. I'll go into my cons real quick. I have a few. So I already touched on Reggie and how I don't like him as much as the new guy, as the old Reggie. Apparently, Dilton Doily is Riverdale's resident Unabomber. Yeah. Because apparently he now.
Yeah.
Like the dude sells guns.
Riverdale's Unabomber.
I mean, that's pretty much what he is. Like, he's an unassuming guy with apparently a shit ton of guns. He can just give them away or sell them.
Oh,
so I'm like, that's the kind of kid who's gonna shoot up the high school. I don't trust this.
Riverdale season 3. Who the fuck shot up the school?
Reggie. No, not Reggie. Fucking Dilton. Dilton. No shit.
No shit.
Another one was there's a moment in Pop's shop where Betty's mom is like being super condescending.
Oh yeah.
Where she would just like
You brought.
They're just like, you single-handedly brought crime to this town. Only you, Betty. You're the only one. You're the only reason crime is in this part of town. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh yeah.
You stupid bitch. Like, look what you did, Betty. Look what you did.
Any more?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, one more. Hiram. Hiram feels like he came from a completely different show.
See, I actually love Hiram. I think
he's an entertaining character, and I love me some Mark Consuelos. But every time he's on screen, like he just acts slimy. It's not on him. He does it fine. It's on the show's writing. He just acts slimy. So like when it really came, like he bought the shop, and it's like, okay, you know what? This should have been a bigger shock than it actually was. Like he acts way too evil. Like that's my problem with him.
I'm gonna counter that. I don't see him being too evil because he hasn't done anything to make him seem evil. I mean, he just seems like someone that's trying his best to win his daughter's love back.
But really, he's not. I think he needs her for something. I don't know what though.
But see, right now, how I see him is he's trying to act whatever way he can. So this episode, she's like, I'm trying to say pop shop. He buys the shop for her.
Yeah. Okay, evil's not the word I was looking for. I was looking for okay, maybe shady. Shady is more the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, shady. Yeah,
he actually super shady.
Definitely shady. Dude is definitely shady. All
Absolutely. And like that could be a grainy thing the rest of the season, but who knows? We'll stay and find out.
We got to go to our ratings real quick.
Yeah. Overall, I give the same rating I did last week. I'll give it a 4.2 out of 5.
4.2.
I thought it was a really solid episode.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Same rating I gave last episode. I just feel like there was way more pros this episode.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this was a better episode than last week.
And the con I had was very nitpicky. But this was a very good episode, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the rest of the season. But I do got to head out because I have a match tonight. But we can close it up real quick. You want to
talk about like theories and shit?
We can do that.
Because I do have a theory. What?
All right, good.
Okay, I do have a theory I want to drop. So I figured this out watching the episode and then watching the promo for next week's episode. They say that, like in the promo for next week's episode, they say the guy's calling himself the Black Hood. I'm trying to think. That sounds familiar, and I remember before Archie Comics, they had a hero called the Black Hood, whose costume was a black hood with 2 eye holes cut out of it. So I think like that's what they're going for with this character. This character is the Black Hood from the comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like he's pretty much like think like Batman minus the money, or like Punisher. he's a guy who takes justice in his own hands. He's a vigilante. He goes after criminals. And I just think like it makes sense because like I started thinking about like the victims so far, and these past 2, Grundy and Midge and Moose. The one thing they had in common is that they were attacked by this guy right after they were doing some kind of criminal activity.
Yeah.
So it fits. The only puzzle for me is like, why did he shoot Archie's dad? Like that's the only way I'm confused.
See, my theory, I'm still staying with the same theory that it's
Grundy's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Grundy's husband.
Grundy's ex.
Hey! He has an airtight alibi.
What the fuck is that alibi though?
That doesn't matter. It's airtight.
It's airtight. That's it, man.
That's all you need to know. It's airtight.
But I mean, everything just falls into place. Granted, last season, I did not expect Jason's dad.
If it is like, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was gonna be like him the Black Hood going after people in Archie's life, but like he just shot Moose and Midge, who like Archie didn't give a fuck about those people, so there's no point. So like you gotta think like I gotta think he's going after criminals or people breaking the law or people doing wrong.
Well, why would he go after Archie's dad then? He hadn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, like that's the only. Okay, well, I do have one. I do have one theory. Like it's mentioned real quick in the first season. Fred, not what's his name? Fred Andrews. Fred Andrews has a prior for something. They never say what, but he has a prior. So I feel like whatever he got shot over might have something to do with that. Or maybe he was a hired gun by maybe a hired watch hired him, and then like he just like, you know what, I just shot an innocent guy. Screw this, I'm out. I'm gonna go do justice.
See, granted, last season was such a shock that I don't think they're gonna make it so predictable. So
right,
I'm gonna start thinking outside the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. That's why I'm going with the Black Hood.
Maybe it's Reggie.
Maybe it is Reggie. It's the original Reggie.
He's like, I'm the fucking real Reggie, not this imposter.
If Reggie gets shot next week, that's how we know. Wait, yeah. I want to know real quick. Do you think Midge and Moose? Do you think Midge and Moose are dead?
I
think Moose is dead. I think Moose is dead. I think Midge survives because they just introduced her.
I don't know. I mean, you would think. I mean, blunt force trauma, so close to the car.
No one got hit. No, they didn't hit her. They shot. He shot him.
No, I'm talking about the bullet. The bullet.
Oh yeah, no, the shot with the bullet. That's not blunt force trauma though. But I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
Maybe Moose took he shot like 4 times. Maybe Moose took like 3 of those bullets. And then Midge took one. And
Moose is like, I'm ready to go.
In the arms of an angel.
Angel.
Although, and like, Ethel's back next week, so maybe my theory last week was right. They're gonna kill the Ethel episode.
Barb's alive.
Barb's alive. Confirmed. Oh, if she dies next week, I will laugh so hard.
I will too.
Oh my God, Shannon Purser cannot catch a break.
All right, so
Pops.
One more question before we head out. Who do you think the killer is that's going to be unexpected? Like, if you did not expect this person to be the killer.
Okay. Well, my pick right now is Greg Hedinger, who is the most recent Black Hood in the comics. But a dark horse pick, Sheriff Keller. Because I was rewatching the first season. His eye color, I can't tell if he has green eye, but his eye color looks very similar to that of the Black Hood guy. So I don't know, his possibilities. All I want, if it's a new person entirely, I want it to be someone. I want the actor to be someone cool. Like if it's not a cool actor playing it, I quit.
Sheriff Keller, that's a interesting.
That's a bold one. Because like of all the people seen in Riverdale so far, I think he's the only one with green eyes. If he has green eyes, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, and then of course maybe it could be one of the serpents that just gone rogue.
Maybe just a rogue serpent. I don't think it is because they already called that in the first episode. They're not going to give it to you that quick.
Well, it does kind of make sense because again
it makes sense.
Last week
it makes sense.
Fred firing them. They have the problem between him and FP. You know.
Yeah, and my thing is like if the show brought it up, it's probably not it.
Yeah,
like, that's the only thing throwing me off of that one.
All right, so yeah, I do got to be heading out soon.
All right, well, I think we got everything.
Anything you want to plug before we head out?
I think I want to plug. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ChanceWars91. And subscribe to Full Metal Trivia. We have a match. We have another doubleheader coming up this Monday. I'm your host. Hunter's been a competitor. Check out our new show, guys.
Yeah, guys, check it out. I was on there last week, and it's so much fun. All right, guys. So, starting right now, I'm gonna switch over. It's myself in the Inner Geekdom qualifying match as I take on Mr. Scott Stokes. Winner is in the IG 8-man tournament. that's going to happen in November. So check that out. Let's have some fun. Like, share, and subscribe to Film Nerd TV for more. I'm Hunter. I'm a film nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.